Hello there, I'm Barry Robinson for Scarborough TV News. Now we're out and about at the Scarborough Spa for the Scarborough Engineering Week. Everything's happening in there, in the main hall, so I think we ought to go in there and find out exactly what is what. I'm now with Julie Heslington, Learning and Development Advisor for McCain's. Now, Julie, we are down here at the Scarborough Spa. What? Why?
This week is Scarborough Engineering Week, which is a 4-day event aimed at schools in the area. Monday to Wednesday was senior schools, today is primary schools, and it's just to try to get children engaged and interested in the possibility of an engineering career.
Okay, so here we are, we've got this feathered, well, it's not a feather duster, but it's a tickling sort of feather contraption.
Yeah.
So what's it supposed to do?
It's our potato tickling machine. So one of the products we make at McCain are smiley faces, so potato within a crispy coating. And what we have here is potatoes going through, being tickled, and of course when you're tickled, you giggle and a smiley face comes out the end. So
wow.
That's how we make our potato smiles.
Are you ticklish as well?
I am, but please don't, because I'll squeal.
So your learning and development, what does that mean?
There's a few things I do, but the most relevant one to this is I recruit our apprentices. So we typically take on 5 engineering apprentices each year into each of our 5 sites throughout GB, and then I develop them. So I help them with more things like team building skills, communication skills, and then they get supported by a mentor in their factory on their technical skills as they become engineers.
Julie, it's really great to see you, and thanks for having a chat.
No problem, thank you for joining us.
I'm now with Sean Vasey from Snyder. Now Sean, this is a magnificent, clever machine behind us. What exactly is it?
Well, Barry, it's a golf ball machine. It basically throws a golf ball and catches a golf ball. It was put together by some Snyder Electric graduate students as part of their engineering project. The way it works is we have a torque motor that's throwing a ball in lots of random directions. It knows how much torque it's applied, and it knows what the angle the ball has been thrown in, so it can work out the trajectory. From there, the message is passed to the computer, which in turn knows the X and Y coordinates, and then the 2 servo motors on these coordinates, they'll actually position the cup and catch the ball.
I mean, it is a marvellous machine, but why would anybody want to make one of these things?
This ball throwing machine was basically put together just to demonstrate some of the different products that Snyder Electric manufacture and produce.
I think it's fantastic. You know, I've been watching it now for about 10 minutes, and I can't take my eyes off it. You know, it is so clever, and so far, whilst I've been watching it, it has never missed a ball.
No, never.
I take it has done occasionally.
Yeah, to be fair, it's on a sprung-loaded dance floor, and it does rely on a hard, firm surface. We've been running it for the last 4 days, and I think it's dropped in the region of 11 or 12 balls, but that is down to the springiness
of the dance floor.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much indeed for having a chat with me.
Right, thank you, Barry.
Well, I'm now with Robin Stevenson from Plaxton's. Now, Robin, exactly what is this machine, beautiful machine, we've got behind us?
So this is a bus driving simulator that we've brought along to the show this year, mainly just to get the kids involved and get the kids interested in motor vehicles and in what we tend to do at the Scarborough facility, building buses and coaches. We try and explain to them, you know, the design process we go through and the manufacturing process, but I think the majority of them just want to play on the game, to be honest.
Well, yeah, it is a big telly.
Yeah, it is.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
You're a designer.
Yes, design engineer, yeah.
So what do you design?
Pretty much anything on the coaches. We build a body on top of a chassis, so driveline wise we don't design anything like that in Scarborough, but everything else to do with the coach we design and build in Scarborough.
So how long has Plaxton's been going? Because I know they've been here a long time.
Plaxton's celebrated their centenary year quite a few years ago now, so definitely over 100 years and still going strong really. Our parent company, Alexander Dennis, has also been on the go a long time, and they bring the bus side of things to Plaxton really.
So how easy is all this to operate?
on this game, it's very easy to operate. I don't know if in reality it'd be as easy to operate. The game is as detailed as you want it to be. You can turn all the switches, you can toggle all the switches with the mouse. If you want to be a pretend bus driver, you can drive a route and pick up passengers, but you've got to be at the bus stop on time. That's the main problem.
Well, I hope you have a good exhibition. Thanks for having a chat with me.
Thank you. Cheers.
I'm now with Peter Wilkinson, who is the chairman of the Scarborough Engineering Week. How's it gone?
So it's been 4 days. We've had a footfall of over 2,000 students from 5 years old to year 11. So these children have come to enjoy 21st century engineering. So what do I mean by that? Robotics, control systems, emerging technologies, cyber technology. The plan is to educate a whole generation of young people to become 21st century engineers.
How long has it been going, this?
It's we're in our 5th year. We started 5 years ago. We emptied Plaxton showroom and we put a vehicle in called Mantra, which is from the Sheffield University. And here we are in the Spa in the 5th year. So we've done some pretty good stuff.
So who got the idea for this?
It came from a conversation in a car park at Sheffield University between myself and a guy called Adrian Allen and a guy called Alan Pickering, who was the MD of Unison. And it came out of that we recognised probably in about 5 to 8 years' time, we'd have a complete shortage of young engineers. That's where it came from.
Well, fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.
That's a pleasure.
For having a chat. Well, what an interesting time we've had here today for the Engineering Week at the Scarborough Spa. We've seen all sorts of interesting machines and talked to interesting people as well. As you can see, they're packing up. I think it's about time we packed up as well. I'm Barry Robinson for Scarborough TV News.